Hi everyone, it's Jo. Here is my reflection on the functionality on my experience of using a wiki. So what does functionality actually mean? I thought I'd better check that out first. Basically it means to perform. It's the sum or any aspect of the wiki, what it can do for me as the user with my teacher hat on. So what can Wikispaces do for me as a pre-service teacher? Well, I'm going to use De Bono's 6 thinking hats to deconstruct the functionality of my Wikispaces again. And first start is the black hat. So what's wrong with this? Well, it's really the negative view. It's really the wikis. I kind of felt a bit overwhelmed that day, probably because I was a bit tired, that it was just another thing to learn, and it's another thing to be an expert at, which takes time. And when will this string of learning new things in technology ever end? And really someone else is, the thought that someone else could edit or delete something that I have on the Wikispace, immature users, and it's really the end of I. So where is the individual's, I guess, identity within this space of we? And it's really inviting the doors to strangers online if you're, publishing it to the World Wide Web. So that's the black, the doom and gloom, and I think I need to move on because I'm feeling a bit dark. So what's the blue hat? Well, really, where are we now? It's baby steps. I just need to take time to read the technical manual, and to remember to take the time to learn, and that to play to learn, and experiment so that I can remember it. And it would be the same for my students, that they need to create time. This isn't something that you could introduce for first time in a very small time allocation. It really needs time to play and learn and experiment so that you can work it out and learn in practice and in action. And so I guess it has a real awareness, and the light bulb moment for me this week has been that playing is learning, and to not undervalue that. So what's the green hat? So what other new ideas are possible with this? Well, booms, brain explosion happening here, guys. To me, a Wikispace is really the best of blogs and websites. It's really the creative possibilities are endless. It really comes down to your imagination as to the different applications that you can give to it. It's kind of like, I just love how it's organizes information under headings, so you don't have all these emails going back and forth. So it's like a group edit exercise, and I think I have a really strong feeling in my tummy that it's the implication for the rate and speed that the learners can have is exponential with this group collaborative, let's all learn together and contribute what we have and scaffold and build on other people's things that they have shared within a Wikispace. I just think it's just so exciting, and that the implication really on our learning ability as a human being and as a community of human beings is really sky's the limit. So I have started a wiki on this page. I call it Kaizen, which if you visit there you'll find out where the word Kaizen comes from. I won't take up time here. So what's the red hat? How do I feel about this? I feel a little bit overwhelmed at this very moment, but also excited about what else is possible. I feel like I need to hang on tight and just see where this creative roller coaster takes me. I'm nervous about others understanding those communal responsibilities and rights that go in hand in being able to edit and change these documents online. And I felt actually when I did start the Wikispace, I was one of the first to post, and I felt like I was starting things off, so I was a bit sort of nervous about how people will respond to it. But I think it's about all of us joining that global community, and it really breaking down classroom walls and getting us out into the planet really, and making connections worldwide. If that is what we desire, that is certainly a potential possibility. So what's the yellow hat? What are the good points? Well, I see it as a fantastic communal collaborative tool. I love the fact that it's all happening in real time, that we can organize the information so much better than email. So it's very, stop that backwards and forwards and time delay, and it's just there for when people are able to jump on board and get working on it. It really is truly is a redefinition under the SAMA model of technology and learning. It's transitioning us all into having that digital citizenship worldwide on the web, and it's really multi-layered learning embedded for self-paced and extension learning. So you can embed within that, as we have with our learning exercises each week that Wendy, our lecturer, gives us. You can unravel the string and follow those breadcrumb trails of new things that you can explore if you choose to for a self-paced extension, which I think is very exciting as well. So what's the white hat? What information do we have? Well, I now know how to set up a wiki, and it's easy, which is exciting. I do know that groupthink and collaboration is very powerful. I know that wiki is putting documents online, and I imagine them as being perpetual draft forms, so it's an open invitation to all who have the link to contribute. And it's really about letting go and living in the present. Yesterday's old news, so what can I learn today that's new and different based on other people's input? So to summarise, who to invite, what wiki to create, and who to invite, and how can I promote my wiki so it's easy to be found by people who can contribute. Okay, that's it. Bye for now.